Hello everyone, I'm PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 tournament match cast. This is ODM's Showtime against Silverlance. Now this is of course a Warhammer World Championship first stage match. We have greenskins for Showtime and vampire counts for Silverlance. So let's get this show on the road. Gonna hit slow motion so we can go over the builds hopefully really quickly. So here we go. Let's progress. For the greenskins, we have Grom the Paunch with, what does he have here actually? Lucky Banner, the Great One is here, and Language of the Boys. Then we have the Giant River Troll Hag with Spirit Leech and Maida. Of course, we do have two Stone Trolls as well. Obviously, really good units. We do see two Savage Orc Error Boys, a bunch of these Orc Boys. Actually, not that many, just a single unit. We do have some Savage Orc Biggins, 3, 4, 5 of them, with the 8 Big Loonies and Nasty Skulkers in play as well. So that's it for the greenskins. We have for the vampire counts, this is very interesting. We see Vlad von Karstein over here with the Karstein Ring, Master of Beguilement, Arcane Conduit, Raised Dead, Curse of Years, Invocation of the Heck, yeah, lots of different stuff. I'm not gonna go over it. Then we have 5 zombies. We have 5 Graveguard as well. One of them is Stone's Men. We do of course see some Fellbats, 4 of them, and some Skeleton Spearmen in the back, 2 of them, and a unit of Blood Knights. So those are the builds. Let's hit play and watch the battle unfold because, you know, greenskins versus counts, typically vampire counts are a bit of a counter to greenskins, but very soft, you know, it's like slightly vampire counts favored, I believe, not too much. Greenskins can definitely win this matchup, but let's see what happens here. So you can see Grom the Paunch is just, you know, fidgeting around here, trying to eat meat while he's not sure what to do. This is just basically posturing from Grom. Looks like he's going to go into some of these zombies. Easy stuff for Grom to destroy, already killing so many of them. That was strange stuff from the Savage Orc Biggins. You can see that they're actually going to be disengaging a little bit. Now Grom here is kind of stuck, has to get out of here before he gets engaged by anything bigger. I totally forgot the corpse card, Holy Stone, by the way. Gonna see it. So we have the 8 big loonies here. Yep, there we go. So that's those are the loons. They're actually gonna be hitting some of these Blood Knights as well, and some of the Skeleton Spearmen. So very big value from the loons here. More engagements here. So far the engagements are really good for the greenskins. Gonna have Grom the Paunch coming in as well. Savage Orc Biggins gonna take a couple of hits, but really they're gonna smash those zombies anyway. We see a big Spirit Leech pop onto the Blood Knights here. Very good. Also being shot at by both Savage Orc Rare Boys. Very good targeting from the greenskins. It's gonna be a nice summon here behind the Savage Orc Rare Boys. That is a Skeleton Warrior summon. And yeah, right now you can see Wa is popped for the greenskins, and overall the battle is going the way of the greenskins. They're doing an excellent job. Stone Trolls over here just to help against the onslaught out of Hellbats and Skeleton Warriors. Some Stone Trolls over here, which is a little bit strange because typically I think you want them with Grom, so they have ITP. That's a little bit curious, but of course these Stone Trolls will make sure the Hellbats, you know, they won't be able to do anything. Now here, this is, yeah, Stone Trolls and Grom coming in. Savage Orc Boys, or Biggins, actually rounding off the field, which isn't good, but of course we do have the Fellbats here that are gonna die to Stone Trolls. There's gonna be another summon, and here again we see archers shooting the Blood Knights, and they're being Spirit Leeched as well, which is very good. Just kill the Blood Knights. This is very important, like the single biggest threat to the greenskin roster at this point. Just the high mobility Blood Knights that can cycle charge heavily, but you can see the balance of power going way in favor of the greenskins. Corpse card here not doing so much, and in general you can see, yeah, Savage Orc Biggins doing well. The Savage Orc Rare Boys over here as well, and yeah, at this point it's going really well for the greenskins. Looks like the frontline engagement is the one that's looking kind of okay for the vampire counts. I mean, they have a lot of that. They have a lot of grave guards, but on the left they're losing it. There's another Spirit Leech on the Blood Knights. We have the River Troll Hag Stone Trolls coming in to finish off Blood Knights here. Zombies are about to disintegrate. Archer's still in play. Grom at full HP and can obviously heal a lot more. Stone Trolls coming in to put an end to all of these Grave Guards. Surrounded as well. See, Vlad von Karstein is on full HP as well, and Grom's like making sure these Skeleton Warriors don't annoy the Archers too much. Maybe an actual, yeah, another summon here, which does lock a few of the models of the Savage Orc for rare boys. They have to disengage at this point, but again, Stone Trolls coming in and Nasty Skulkers as well. Yeah, at this point, it's just gonna be a slaughter. So let's zoom in and watch the slaughter. Yep, just Grom having a good time here. There's nothing here that can actually deal with him. Is the corpse guard down? Yeah, it is down. Definitely very well played here by the Greenskins, actually. For sure. There you go. Victory for the Greenskins. Alright, so let's take a look at the statistics and see which units did well and which units did not so well. So Grom didn't have to do much. Troll Hag obviously doing well. Yep, 8 big loonies paying for themselves. Really nice loon at the start of the game, actually. Savage Orc Biggins all did well, and obviously they would, because, I mean, 5 Savage Orc Biggins, typically what you bring against the Counts. Some nice Savage Orc they didn't get that much value, and of course the Stone Trolls, really, really good. So this is very standard build, again, in this match, for the most part, basically, for the Greenskins. For the Counts, value-wise, yeah, I mean, nothing to write home about, I guess. Sternsman did some stuff, but yeah, the Blood Knights, that was the problem here, because these Blood Knights here, this was the unit that was supposed to really crack the Greenskin lines, but it wasn't able to do that. You can see only 600 something value, partially because it was only one Blood Knight. Typically, I mean, I think you see more ability from the Counts, and yeah, 4 Fellbats, I mean, that's really, really heavy investment into Fellbats. I don't think you need that many. I would rather get like more stronger mobility rather than quantity wise, but I don't know. I don't play Vampire Counts, though I do think more Blood Knights or at least Black Knights or something would have done well here. Just more mobility in general, because you want to shut down the Archers, and some rear charges onto the Greenskin infantry wouldn't be too bad, and you know, potential mass as well to make sure Grom cannot escape. But that's game 1, so we'll check out game 2 in a moment. Okay, so here it is, High Elves versus High Elves. Now this is very interesting. Well, not High Elves versus High Elves, sorry, High Elves versus Wood Elves. Showtime playing as the High Elves and Silverlance in command of the Wood Elves here. So this is going to be quite interesting. This is a fairly classic matchup that I've seen a fair bit in the past, you know, but typically this is High Elf favored. With the new DLC, I'm not so sure, but probably still slightly the case, or actually just around even or so at this point. Definitely with the new DLC, I think. But for Showtime, well, we're gonna go over the builds momentarily, though you can already tell that this loading time is taking a while, so I'll skip to when we're in the game. Okay, finally in the game. That took a very long time to load. I don't know why. Anyway, time to go over the build. So we have Alariel the Radiant. This is what you usually see. With Star of Avalorn, Arcane Conduit, Tempest, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, Shieldstone of Isha, Boon of Isha, Shield of Sapphire. So lots of stuff on Alariel. Then up front we have 5 of these Shadow Warriors. In the back we have probably 3 Dragon Princes at least. Yep, one of them is the Firebone. Very, very good unit in this matchup. We do have some Illyrian Reavers as well, 2 of them, 1 on each flank. Now for the Wood Elves, what do we have? Well, the Lord is the Glade Lord on a horse. Actually, it's the Glady, from what I can tell. We have Anathema, Arrow of Kurnus, and Eye of Kurnus. Interesting. Don't see that picked all the time, actually, but not sure. Anyway, let's go over the rest of the composition. So we have Great Stag Knights on the left with the unit of Blade Riders with Spears. Another Blade Rider with Spear here, as well as the Wild Hunters of Kurnos, which is an R-War Wild Riders unit. We do see some more spears over here as well. We just two Eternal Guards with shields basically, and a unit of War Dancers with Asrai Spear. So this is the spear variant. And up front we have 3 Deepwood Scouts. That's it. Let's head on over to the battle. So in terms of cavalry or contingent, we can already see that, of course, the advantage goes to the Hiles because they have the quality. Like the Dragon Princes will eat up any of these cavalry units as long as, you know, say for instance, the Wild Hunters of Kurnos are not engaging them in the forest because you don't want to fight Wood Elf Cav in the forest with your own Cav. Now the Shadow Warriors are actually focus firing a single unit of Deepwood Scouts. That's actually good. You want to do that because if you do that, you can start shaving off models much quicker. There's an engagement here, Dragon Princes against Great Stag Knights. So we'll see how this goes on, but we're gonna have more Illyrian Reavers coming in to support this fight. However, we do have Deepwood Scouts shooting here, but the Deepwood Scouts are not what I'd call value. There's a nice Star of Avalon popped here. This should help these Dragon Princes heal. With another Dragon Princess. Oh, this Illyrian Reaver should turn around and get a counter charge, but doesn't do that. I have a Lariel coming into support, so obviously this is still gonna go the way of Hiles for sure, even without that it would. Now we have 2 Cav here. There's a Dragon Prince unit here not being moved. Now it's being moved. Ooh, these engagements are so good for Hiles. Yeah, that Star of Avalon really helped out a lot as well. More Dragon Princes coming around. We're gonna charge straight into War Dances with Asray Spears, and that's not a bad charge considering they were not braced. These engagements here, obviously, yeah, Illyrian Reavers munching on those Blade Riders with Spears. More Dragon Princes coming in, so once the Cav engagements are done, that should be it for the Wood Elves. You can see the balance of power really bad for the Wood Elves. Again, these Shadow Warriors will finish off the Deepwood Scouts. So actually, looking at this, I'm not really sure what advantage the Wood Elves had. I guess theoretically, you know, infantry contingent, but you can see here that the infantry didn't even come into play up to this point, so this is when it's over. I would say just nice. Yeah, these Deepwood Scouts cannot do anything, even with Shielded Thorns. It's not enough. Fireborn are over here. You see Alariel chasing off Blade Riders here. I'm not sure what this Cav is doing here. It doesn't need to be here, but yeah, once all the Deepwood Scouts are done, ooh, that's one hell of an arrow of Kurnos. Does it hit? Does actually hit Alariel, but yeah, balance of power is still getting worse and worse. And here we see Dragon Princes just, yeah. I don't know, these Shadow Warriors are just too good for these Deepwood Scouts to deal with. There's also 5 of them. So yeah, goodbye Deepwood Scouts, and it's gonna be... Oh, how could I forget about Ariel here? I didn't even see Ariel was on the field. Wow. I'm like, yeah, I mean... Ariel is, you know, in the field a lot when you're playing as the Wood Elves nowadays with the new patch, so yeah. That would explain why, you know, there's... Feels like somebody was missing from that build. Why it felt like that, I mean. Alright, so we have Cav mopping up the Deepwood Scouts here, and the Shadow Warriors. I feel like the Shadow Warriors, if they had more ammo, they could solo this, but yeah. Although Ariel can be fairly tanky. So yeah, was that a heal on the Dragon Princess? I'm not sure, but yeah, more Shadow Warriors just to... Shooting at these War Dances with Asray Spears, which is the best choice because this unit has no armor. Yes, a little bit of a loose formation, but I mean 15 armor and no shield compared to this one. Also costs more, so very worth doing. Yeah, a couple of shots into Deepwood Scouts there to get rid of them. Of course, we still have more ammo, and this is... What is this gonna be? Either way, it doesn't matter. Shadow Warriors just dodge. Oh, the Dwellers below, I suppose. Yeah, that didn't work out, so more shots coming into the War Dances with Asray Spears. They're being healed by an Apotheosis, but that's not gonna help. Woven Mist does help a lot because of the missile resistance. Oh, but still, that's not nearly enough. Arrow of Kurnos hitting again. There's gonna be another Earthblood. More kiting from the Hiles here. And yeah, just gotta be careful with Ariel, that's it. But, you know, Dragon Prince is coming around, finishing the deep with scouts, more disengagements coming in. So interesting, that was a prey of Anathema onto the Fireborn, and now they're going to be attacked by the War Dancers with Osprey Speed. Definitely, actually rear charge even, so we'll see how much they do here. Yeah, they're going to take some damage here, but we have more Dragon Princes coming in, Alariel as well, and a Star of Avalon, so goodbye War Dancers. That is actually a nice star, because it's going to heal a lot of units here, so yeah, that's pretty good. Now these units just can stay there while the Shadow Warriors are kiting and taking more shots. Rest of the units. Ooh, these units are coming out. Don't want them to come out of the star. Just stay in the star to heal. Yep, basically keep healing, and you can see the balance of power edging more and more in favor of the High Elves here. So at this point, yeah, the Wood Elves, I've actually retreated into the forest. I'm not sure if this is technically allowed, because they're not really attacking at this point, but I'm not sure if I'm not a rules expert, but I feel like they should be attacking at this point. Yep, they're going to be attacking soon. Shadow Warriors still some ammo. You see these ones are trying to run away from Ariel and the Blade Lord. Yeah, looks like they're just gonna take the engagement here. And yeah, I feel like as long as, you know, once those two Eternal Guards with shields are taken out and there is no chaff, the Glady and Ariel are gonna have a tough time, but it looks like, you know, not gonna take out these first. I mean, they're in the forest, so it's kind of annoying to deal with them. Here we go with the Fireborn and Alariel. Gonna be an Earthblood popped in. Here comes Alariel. Here comes some more Dragon Princes. And with Fireborn, with Dragon Princes, with Alariel here, this is gonna go very, very well. Oh, okay. There comes the ability Awakening of the Wood from Ariel. That's pretty good, actually, all things considered. Still balance of power way in favor of High Elves, but, you know, if this was Orion, I feel like the chance would go up a lot for Widows to win this, but it's not Orion, so yeah. Alright, now we have Ariel here. Although, is it even allowed to have both Ariel and Orion? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Ariel and Glade Lord. Yep. You can see... Wow, look at these Eternal Guards with shields. Look at how fast they're running. That's pretty impressive. Speedy legs for sure. But, yep. It's just up to Ariel at this point, who's taking damage, but... haven't seen any Soul Stealers actually, which is an ability you want to use a lot with Ariel actually, but yeah, I'm surprised that I haven't seen it here. You can see how bloody she is as well. But Ariel against Alariel, so see which is the greatest here. See Alariel just jumping away with her eagle. She's like, nah. You're not gonna win this. So I suppose that's an Earthblood there. Yep, they're being healed right now, so that's gonna go very, very well for High Elves. Alariel just cycle charging forever and ever into Ariel. Not a bad idea. Just keep applying that charge bonus. Whoa, Ariel's on the ground. She got knocked over by Ariel. But yeah, at this point, Ariel's gonna have to keep engaging these Dragon Princes, and Ariel can just come down in from above. Doesn't knock her over this time. Just be careful though, because now she can get hit. She's still full HP, and here comes Ariel. Apotheosis has been popped, which is helping her, but just barely keeping her alive. Still no Soul Stealers here, but you can see it's getting a little bit closer, but still there's just so many Dragon Princes. There we go, close victory for High Elves. So Showtime takes this 2-0. I expected this to be fair, because Showtime is a super strong tournament player actually. And he's also part of ODM, great French, but now more international clan actually. Okay, so stat-wise, Alariel 1800, Shadow Warriors, yeah, doing okay. Weaver's alright, and of course the Dragon Prince is here. And look at the Fireborn. This one actually even got more than the Fireborns and has so much left, interestingly enough. For Silverlance, actually the Glady and Ariel still did great considering. Yeah, the Cav here is what lost it for the Wood Elves. But yep, that is the game and match. So thank you all for watching. Get a comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. See you all next time.